was a maybe kind of trading day on Wednesday. Maybe buyers will be in, maybe sellers will take the lead. Now, the outside equities, they got some mixed data out on the housing market, and that's on the Dow Jones Industrial Average on both sides of unchanged. S&P 500 making some small gains on the day. Over in the energy sector, that's where we saw U.S. crude oil stockpiles grow over 1 million barrels last week. That started to put them some downward pressure. OPEC not helping anything as their final forecast looking out through the end of 2020, still expecting an overall downturn in the amount of demand for crude oil. In the grain markets, it's going to end mixed on Wednesday with some light buying in the soybeans towards the end. Latest ethanol production, though, continues to cut ethanol stocks in the U.S., as well as a slight increase in ethanol production, but it was well below what analysts were expecting. Now, looking at the forecast, starting to see some more moisture chances coming out through the end of this week into early next week. That's keeping some of those weather bulls a little bit at bay until we see that, whether that actually materializes or falls through. December new crop corn futures will settle 342 3/4. November new crop soybeans will settle 876 1/2, while we see July Chicago wheat settle 488 3/4, and July Kansas City wheat settle at 432 1/2. In the livestock trade, that will also end mixed as live cattle once again catch some buying towards the end of the day. We still see about a $6 discount running to the light cash trade that's occurring in the country this afternoon. That should continue to support cattle futures. Over on the box beef, the choice cutout is now down to its 5-year moving average, so we'll see if that starts to give some stability and support there in the carcass cutout. August live cattle will settle $96.85. August feeder cattle will settle $33.57, and July lean hogs will settle at $49.65. That's a check here of your closing markets on this Wednesday, June the 17th. I'm Clay Patton. Have a great afternoon. Be sure to stop back by tomorrow. We have export sales. We'll talk about those.